Hey, I'm glad you came back. I've been thinking about some things, and maybe I did get a little carried away before with the fertilizer and the watering can. Although, I can feel a little bit of a difference. You believing in the magic has helped so much. I'm not totally real yet, but I really think I'm closer than I was. Don't you think? I like that. Yeah. Everything matters, if only a little bit. I don't think I was wrong, per se, about those other products, but I feel like those things weren't addressing the real problem. I think maybe I've got bugs. Bugs. I think maybe part of the reason I haven't become real yet is that I'm actually afraid to because there are bugs on me. It's vinegar.
Prissy hands you a bottle of ordinary no-frills vinegar, presumably white, but the label isn't even that specific.
Common, basic, household vinegar. I thought maybe I'd use apple cider vinegar, but I couldn't find any up here, so this is what we got. Can you? Just spritz it on my leaves or brush my leaves with it. It'll drive out the bugs that are there, and it'll make sure that no new bugs come. Even bugs don't like the smell of vinegar. It's like a universal thing. Yes! Thank you. It's hard to stay hopeful sometimes. It really helps to have someone around who believes in me. Probably wouldn't surprise you to know that there are quite a few folks around here who think I've spent too long in the sun. Her leaves are melting. That's what they say when they think I can't hear them. Can you believe that? I know. I don't think they mean it, though. At least, I hope they don't mean it. If they mean it, oh, soil. I don't even want to think about that. Let's just do our thing, okay? Let's not worry about those guys. Vinegar me.
You gently brush her leaves with vinegar, ensuring she gets only as much as she needs to do the work.
I've never had a massage, but if I ever get one, I hope it feels as good as this. Ah, good soil. What a unique and distinctive smell that is. Even if it doesn't get rid of the bugs, I feel a heck of a lot cleaner. I think I feel it working. Oh boy, I hope I feel it working. Hey, thanks for your help. Whether or not this finally does the trick, it's been really nice to have an ally. Don't forget to come back and check on me. Who knows? I might just be real by then.
Rainey is still dancing to music no one but she can hear.
Are you
you here to join me? What do you mean?
You pull Celia's note out and begin to read from it.
Yeah, so? We had parties all the time around here. Sounds about right. Yeah, just like the good old days. Well, that happens all the time at parties. So what? That's enough. I said that's enough. Whatever. Yeah, it's all coming back to me now. I got moved into the attic to rot. And over the years, I started hearing music again, but it wasn't mine. I heard from the others. They brought in a cassette player. Then later it was a CD player. Then something about streaming? I didn't want to know anymore. But whatever. I don't care if Celia said all that. So what if I fell over? I'm still me. Everything is just fine. It is! If you all got such a big problem with me playing my jazz records as loud as I want, you can go chase yourself. I'm gonna play my tunes as loud as I want. And I'm gonna dig out all the old classics, too. Keys ain't the only one who can do classical music. You see? You'll all see. I'm gonna go get those records right now.
She leaves without a second look, humming to herself.
Book! Oh, at long last to be doing something useful and productive with this up till now stagnant pool of my memory. Where shall I begin? Yes, let's see. Yes, brilliant! First line. Are you listening? Yes, I know that. Of course. But I'm sure you can understand how nervous I am. All my other creative endeavors have been lies. Okay, well, not lies. Maybe we've worked on that. But they've all been a deliberate obfuscation of the truth. I'm not an iron, I'm an illusionist and so forth. This is the first thing I've ever done where the goal was to reveal rather than obscure me. Well then, onward we go. Now, where was I? Ah, yes, Saskatchewan. I was forged in the bitter and unforgiving tundral wastelands of northern Canada. Relatable. Yes. Okay. I was manufactured in a humble factory just outside of Lloydminster, Saskatchewan. It wasn't much, but it played a vital role in making me who I ultimately became. Better? Excellent. Leave me to write for a bit. I feel those creative seams beginning to tighten. Wow!
I've not felt quite this elevated since... My God, since I can remember. What a jape! What a rip-roaring ramble through daring, danger, death, and great deeds! Have you seen? Have you noticed? Shield your eyes if you must. I'm mobile! A mass of cockroaches dressed as pirates and armed with cocktail swords materialize from seemingly nowhere, brandishing their weapons at you. Indeed! My new friends here are really quite amenable and exceedingly well disciplined. All I need to do is issue the command and they muster en masse beneath my bottle and then we're off. You know, since we returned from our great expedition, I've been to the kitchen, the bathroom, and the foot of the stairs. I'm unstoppable! I'm a force! And when we do stop to drink rum and swap wild tales of our exploits, I find I quite enjoy their humor. I believe that as a species, they may have gotten a somewhat undeservedly poor reputation. They're quite funny. Oh, yes, quite. Quite true. But they're funny. And after all, couldn't the same things be said about me? With the possible exception of huge. Although in recent days, I've begun to think that perhaps there might be some advantages to how I am sized. But enough of this tomfoolery. What brings you back to the foot of the ocean's own overthrow? So you're still a waster of time? I'll bring you high to me when you could be bringing me adventure. Or cat tips, or even a piece of jewelry, or a fascinating chicken who crossed your path. Or a dagger. But no, you bring me high. I've decided that I do not hate you. I doubt we shall ever be close bosom companions, but I will not kill you. I may occasionally try to kill you, truth be told, but that is my nature. And in your case, I do not necessarily mean it as anything personal. As closely as I could approximate the concept of friendship, to be truthful, the word sticks in my throat like an overripe date. We are friends. Ask nothing of me, and don't push your luck with smiling or waving or trying to pat me on the shoulder or anything. But I do not hate you, and I will not kill you. Congratulations. There are very few beings on my list of do not hate, will not kill. And now, I'm off. Myself and my army, off to the horizon and beyond, in search of good violence and glory. Never thought to have a co-captain, but you'll do.
We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, therefore, is not an act, but a habit. Aristotle. I'm back in the saddle, and that's okay! He did. That's why they paid him the big bucks to say that stuff. That's besides the point. My date with Shelley was awful! It was a complete disaster. She wouldn't stop crying at dinner. She kept talking about how I was her last chance at happiness, and that if we didn't hold on to each other, we'd both be old and alone. Yeah! Dating's like a job interview, right? I just need some more interviews. We are really competing against ourselves. We have no control over how other people perform. I just gotta get back out there. So, Shelley, not the one. But hey, I managed to get another date lined up on my way back here. And it was like a totally real and spontaneous connection. Not at all because he was, like, around. Hey, I don't know if I like your tone. If you don't create a great, rewarding place for people to work, they won't do great work. Ari, I'm gonna need you to create a great and rewarding place for me to work, buddy. Turn that hateration into love and positivity.
Penelope looks past you to the desk. When you follow her gaze, you see a man wearing dice chic standing nearby.
Oh my God, Chance! How long have you been standing there?
Ho there, fairest maiden. Art thou ready for our date? How else does one treat a maiden? Never fear, she is in good hands.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good date.
This is a date?
Do you not want to date me?
No, I do. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let's see. Love any modifier with a human, and...
He rolls a small die, seemingly thrilled with the result.
Okay. It's definitely a date. Let's go.
There, see? A real date. Not just me dating a guy out of pure convenience. This is gonna be the one. I can tell.
Oh yeah, definitely. I rolled a 19 on my charisma check.
This is going to be truly excellent.
Help!
You leave them to it. There's something different about Prissy today. She almost seems alive, which is a strange thing to say about a plastic plant. Could it be?
Well, look who it is! My genuine, honest tobacco hero. Well, I better start it then. There's more than enough of me to play any instrument I choose. You did it! We did it! I don't know exactly how it happened, if it was one of the things we did or all of them together. Or maybe it was just the magic of having someone who believed in me and showed up for me. But I am real! I am real and I'm everywhere. I think we can agree that even if there's some sciencey mumbo-jumbo at work, that there's absolutely magic. I just cannot ever thank you enough. You made my dream come true. I'd say I could die of happiness if I wasn't so gosh darn alive. Grow together. This is just turning out to be the most excellent day I think I've ever had, I am real. I am filling this whole house with color and lovely smells, and now I have a friend. What do friends do with each other? I don't even know. What do we do now? the sun streams in on us, and the room is all quiet and peaceful, and we're just enjoying being together? Sounds absolutely perfect, friend.
You're just in time to listen with me. Oh, this? It's your deep-sea mammals record. Mm-hmm. Track 3, Song of the Sperm Whale. According to the sticker on the sleeve, you donated money to Reiki for whales. Oh, you're real free with your dough, ain't you? But anyway, you can go now. I'm really feeling these whale sounds. And I don't want nobody here to kill my whale buzz. Go on now. Sneak.
Nope.
I am glad you're back. I've gone through a couple of chapters, but I have become stuck on this one. Could I read you a short bit, and you could maybe help push me through to the other side of this writer's blockage? How fun! I'm now a writer with a blockage. The crowd panted and craned their necks towards the stage. I could almost smell their anticipation, so thick was it in the air. What will he pull from beneath his cape, they wondered. A live parrot, overflowing handfuls of gems and gold, a lit fire and a whistling tea kettle named Armand. The gangsters' goons waited impatiently in the wings for the curtain to come down. They knew as soon as it did, I would have no choice but to go with them and pay them every dime. But for those moments, with the stage lights burning like the sun of pure love in my eyes, I was invincible. Oh, yes, and exactly as I've just said, too. Well, perhaps not completely as written, though practically, yes. I'd say the basic premise is accurate, in theory, mostly. I was in a home goods store in Muncie, Indiana. Nice place, very nice appliances. I had a little fling with a fast-talking juicer from aisle 14. It wasn't bright stage light so much as the lights from the emergency exit signs, but it was red, and that was quite lovely and dramatic. I did have an eager audience, though. It gets quite boring in those shops at night, and I was welcomed entertainment. The only things I had to conjure from beneath my cape were a single purple light bulb, a pack of sewing needles, and one of those plugs that makes one plug into 3 plugs. No, just the juicer. She thought I'd been flirting with the magnetic screwdriver, and they happened to be quite good friends, so she was a little peeved at me. She seemed like a gangster's goon in that light, though. You are? Really? I am reinvigorated. That's why I've had writer's block, because I'm trying to concoct a story instead of just telling one. Thank you. Thank you yet again, my friend, for inspiring me and assisting me and listening to me, the real me. I am deeply and sincerely touched. Now, off with you. Ron the Iron has some more biography to reveal to his potential anxious readers.
Perfection is not attainable, but if we choose perfection, we can catch excellence. Vince Bombardi. Let me tell ya, Chance? Not perfect. Not even close. But through chasing perfection, I have attained excellence with tonight's date. Oh my god. Well, I thought we'd have so much to talk about. So what if he's a nerd? So am I! But he checked a stat sheet or rolled dice before he did everything. He ordered breadsticks, pasta, and tiramisu because he had proficiency in Italian dining. When it was time to go, he told me he wouldn't see me again. Because he rolled a 7, and a 1 through 10 meant he couldn't see me again. And I'm dumped by fate! The universe forgets me! Okay, well, I'd rather not get dumped, but I hear you. I understand what you're getting at. Okay, enough about that. Let me tell you about the absolute babe I got a date with. She's so out of my league, honestly. I think she was gonna say no. But Office Romance magazine says you can't hit a home run if you don't risk striking out. And I hit a romantic home run for sure this time.
As if on cue, Skylar saunters into the office. Penelope lets out a girlish squeal.
There she is! The glasses of my dreams!
Oh, hey, you.
No! We're going to fall in love!
Oh, yeah, about that.
Skylar tucks a strand of hair behind her ear, unable to meet either of your gazes.
I'm really proud of you for getting out there, Penelope. And you asked me out, and I did say yes. And I've been trying to get ready for our date, but I'm sorry. I've never liked girls with glasses. It is what it is. Sorry, not sorry.
Skylar flees from the two of you, leaving Penelope devastated in her wake.
Thank you. But even a warm hug can't save me. I'm going to the kitchen. And I'm going to see how much cheese I can eat before I die of acute calcium poisoning. Which is a very real and serious thing. See you later. Maybe.
Bathsheba is deep into a novel of some sort when you see her. It must be salacious because she's gasping and fanning herself.
Enough of the will they, won't they? Get you some fangirl. Oh, just kiss her. Come on.
Bathsheba starts, throwing the book your way with a shriek. You take a closer look at the book. A ceiling fan and a pedestal fan, each with varying amounts of cleavage, stand chest to chest in a pose that lets you know right away this is a steamy romance novel.
It is fun, yeah. You can hold on to it if you want.
Bathsheba places a hand on her chest, batting her eyelashes at you.
So, we're gonna get to making me some friends? Yay! Okay, I'm not into walking, so let's just stick around here, huh?
She looks around the room, her gaze settling on the toilet.
Oh, how about Jean-Loup?
As you turn your deviated gaze on the toilet, it springs to life.
You interrupt, little crapper's piece. What could you want, you hunk like sick geese? You're...
That's enough of that.
Bathsheba steers you away before the rapping toilet can complete his verse.
Maybe someone a little more beautiful and delicate. You know, someone who can keep up with me.
Bathsheba looks around the room, her gaze finally settling on someone standing by the counter.
Oh, Barry!
Bathsheba waves at Barry, who gives her a surprised but enthusiastic little wave back. She greets him with an air kiss to each cheek, which he returns with the same sort of energy.
Oh, what's this now? Is it my birthday and no one told me? The fabulous Bathsheba come to consort with my humble self?
Oh, come on, Barry. I see you all the time.
Yes, but do you speak to me, darling?
Aren't we, like, beyond words?
I wouldn't go that far. It's about time someone said so. I don't need a thing from her, you understand. But a little courtesy goes a long way.
Listen, Barry, honey. There's no reason you and I shouldn't be close. I mean, we're both beautiful, and we love things that make you beautiful. Instant besties, right?
Well, it would be nice to have someone to talk to about my latest obsessions. Oh, today it's snail mucin. You wouldn't believe the limitless beauty application snail mucin has.
Snail mucin. Is that what it sounds like? Oh, fine.
Are you going to allow me to explain, or would you rather this conversation ended here?
She looks at you, desperation in her gaze.
Thank you. As I was saying, snail mucin is a truly wondrous product. It's truly miraculous when it comes to dry skin. Here, why don't you try just this little bit? The snail mucin essence will make you a true believer.
He holds a small jar out to you, dipping a small applicator into it and lifting it up, letting the product slowly drip back down into the jar. It's not the most appealing sight.
I think I'm going to be sick. I'm out.
Bathsheba flees, leaving you and Barry alone.
Don't suppose you'd like to try the essence? Well, at least someone around here is open-minded.
You're late, as I assumed you would be. pathetic. I hope you're aware, if you'd already filled out all the necessary paperwork, I'd punish you for that transgression. I'd punish you severely. God, must you prattle on so incessantly? Listening to your pitiful yammering is like nails on a chalkboard. Do us both a favor and keep your grating, unintelligible blatherings to the barest of minimums. My delicate ears deserve only the best. Don't you agree? Not necessary, but I do appreciate the pitiful attempts to earn my approval. Watching you squirm is quite satisfying. Not to interrupt, but quick check-in. That wasn't too harsh, was it? The whole unintelligible blatherings angle? Definitely let me know if I'm being too harsh. Like, I absolutely want to treat you like you're worthless garbage that completely repulses me. That's basically how I feel anyways. But I want it to be hot, not sad, you know? Perfect. It pleases me that you know your place and are acclimating to your new reality of servitude. But in order to make your complete and total subjugation official, we must first make it contractual. And once it is legally binding, we can make it physically binding. And I'd love to finally see my little wretch all tied up. Wouldn't you? Enough flirting. We have business to attend to. First, I will need you to consent to my complete and total authority. You will surrender yourself to me, making you compliant, dependent, and subjugated to my will and my will alone. Do you consent, wretch? Very good, my little wretch. It appears that you can follow orders well, at least when you put your mind to it. That will suit you very well in your new position. And if you keep doing as I say, perhaps there are some other new positions we can try with you. But first, your mistress has another demand. As you now have responsibilities to me, I too have responsibilities to you. And above all else, it is my responsibility to ensure your emotional and physical safety. For in order to be fully subservient to my needs, you must feel fully secure. That said, in order to ensure the safety of my compliant little wretch, it's necessary for you and I to have a safe word. This is of utmost importance, especially since I am, after all, a safe. Yeah, I just said that. Usually I would choose our safe word. But since you've been doing such a good job today, and because I'm feeling particularly generous, perhaps I'll let you pick. Do you have one in mind? Your safe word is safe. Oh, I love that. That's such a sensual safe word. Did my little wretch come up with that all by themselves? Interesting. I see. Maybe there's more to this pathetic little wretch than meets the eye. Of course, we'll have to put you through the paces to discover how depraved you really are. Would my little wretch like that? You will be when I'm finished with you. But before we truly begin, I have one last issue that's been bothering me. Between you and me, I've become incredibly bored with most of my other, let's call them relationships. They've become routine and uninspired. They're stale. And this displeases me. You have no idea. Lucky for me, you came along at just the right time. It affords us an opportunity to experiment with something new. I think, perhaps, to ensure you reach your full potential, we shake off the oppressive shackles of our everyday humdrum reality. Do you understand? Oh, that could actually be very kinky. But that's not what I meant. Let me try again. I'm thinking in our relationship, we allow ourselves the freedom to expand beyond the limited confines of our stale, everyday identities and roles. Do you understand now? Very good, wretch. Yes, the more I think on it, the more I think this is definitely what I've been so desperately craving. And how lucky I am to have acquired such a pliable, subservient plaything to help me quench my thirst. All we need now is the appropriate canvas to paint our desire upon. If you beg for it, I'll let you choose. Show me, wretch. Show me how well you can beg. So utterly pathetic. I really shouldn't reward you for debasing yourself so pitifully. However, I do so love the sound of begging. And because you did a satisfactory job, I've decided to grant your request. So, wretch, out of these 3 tantalizing scenarios, which do you think your mistress would enjoy the most? Chef and prep cook, Santa and elf, and finally, IRS auditor and small business owner. I should have expected that. A rather pedestrian choice, but perhaps we may find something therein that I still find amusing. Now, I've seen more than enough of your pathetic visage for today. Be back here same time tomorrow and be ready to serve my every need. Do you understand? Look, just a heads up, artichoke, real mood killer. Like, no one's getting aroused being called artichoke. Or maybe this one guy, but not me. Let's just try a little harder next time, okay? I look forward to experiencing your vain attempts to please me.
It's a bit difficult to tell exactly what music Rainey is listening to at such a dreadful speed, but it sounds almost like a high-pitched orchestra. If the orchestra was composed of awkward high school kids.
Well, record sleeve says it's your local high school band. None of these kiddos are virtuosos, but can't you just feel the human spirit radiating from all those shaky notes?
Rainey takes in a deep breath and sighs pleasantly, the cacophonous music evidently registering to her as nothing more than soft, sweet melodies.
I've got an edge already, man. I'm feeling high. Go on now. Leave me be.
The employer generally gets the employees he deserves. J. Paul Jetty. I've been trying so hard to date. I thought, like, okay, maybe it's just a numbers game. Gotta get some bad dates out of the way to have a good one. And boy, was I wrong. It's okay. I get it now. This is just how it is for someone like me. You get what you get, and you'd better like it. Aw, you're sweet and all, but I see now that I'm lucky anyone would put up with me. So I'm just gonna date whoever can stand me. My date should be here any minute now, actually.
There's a strange chill in the air, a note of dread that raises goosebumps along your arms. You feel Sinclair before you see him, but he makes his presence known quickly enough.
Here comes lovin'! Choo-choo! Love bus comes rattling into the station.
Well, kinda, yeah. Wait. No. No!
Penelope breaks away from Sinclair, who continues walking as if she was still holding his arm.
I can't believe I didn't think of it before. The man who has confidence in himself gains the confidence of others. Hasidic proverb. I've been attracting the worst dates because I wasn't confident in myself. And all this time, you were right here telling me to believe in me. 'Cause you believed in me. I could have been out here dating hotties and babes left and right. Instead, I ignored your friendship and let my self-esteem stay in the toilet. Can you ever forgive me, friend? Thank you. I am not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep getting out there. But this time, I'm gonna do it with a friend by my side. I won't put up with anyone's crap. 'Cause now I know what real love and support looks like. But, in the meantime, I can't stop thinking about the fact that I almost dated Sinclair. I'm gonna go cry for a while, okay? Catch you on the flip side, pal. With you by my side, anything is possible.
Welcome back to the home of I, Ron, who is both Ron and I, Ronaldini, an iron, a magician, and a writer, an official writer. I'm absolutely burning up these days. I have finished my book, and should it please you, oh editor of mine, I'd like to read you just the last few lines. Ahem. As I write this, I am an iron. I live in a quiet house. I have some close acquaintances, some intrigues, some dramas, like most others. I am still a magician, and I am developing a brand new show. It's been too long since I had a new show. I am normal in very many respects, and I am happy to be so. But in one thing I am special. In one thing above all, I have achieved magnificence. I, Ronaldini, have a wonderful human. She has helped to write this story by recognizing long before I did that my story was one worth telling. So, what do you think? Well then, yes indeed. Much to do now, as you can imagine. Oh, I can't thank you enough. Here, take it. An invisible autobiography, my greatest feat. Off I go, friend. A friend who helped reveal my true self.
Hey there. You get a chance to talk with Kopi? She sure does know her way around a cup of coffee. Thank you. I needed this today. Me? No. Oh, it's nothing to trouble yourself over. Plenty of stories to tell. Me? Oh, sure. I've got stories, I suppose. They're not exactly exciting, though. You know what? You want exciting? You should talk to the captain. Why, I swear he's seen it all. Why don't you go ask Captain Jacques about his time on the high seas?
You, elf, come here. Ho, ho, ho. Mistress? I have no idea who this mistress is that you're referring to. My name is Santa Claus, which you, seeing as you are an elf, are obviously quite aware. So stop these absurd shenanigans immediately. We've got an enormous amount of work to do. Dress yourself. And the clock is ticking. Yes, I'm quite aware, elf. Now, as you are well aware, it's Blissmas Eve. But in case you hadn't noticed, we're in crisis mode here at the workshop. Yes, it is a truly lamentable tragedy. Unfortunately, our head chef, Tinselface, served some spoiled reindeer stew, and it's rendered our entire workforce incapacitated with horrific food poisoning. Whatever you do, stay away from the bathrooms. Now there's no one who can help finish preparations for Blissmas Eve. No one except you. That's really not important right now, Elf. No, there's a whole reindeer farm where we breed reindeer solely for consumption. The named flying reindeer come from an entirely different breeder, out of Finland. No one eats the flying reindeer. No one's eating the flying reindeer, Elf. Now the issue is, you're the only one who can save Blissmas. I'm going to be completely honest, Elf. You were not my first choice. There's a reason I didn't have you on the production line at all this year. You're sloppy, lazy, and generally incompetent. In fact, you're one of the worst elves who's ever worked for this organization. Just a total embarrassment to the entire North Pole. If there was anyone else who could save Blissmas, I would call them. But there's not. It's up to you. Do you understand? Good. All right. First, let's take a look at your workstation. Dear God. This is where you work? This is a sty. Moldy gingerbread houses, half-eaten candy canes. I've never seen such a nasty, unkempt, unprofessional workspace. You are beyond disgusting, and you should be deeply ashamed of yourself. Tell me how ashamed you are, Elf, or you're fired. Such a pathetic and insincere response. It's painfully clear you're not taking me or this position seriously. And you're insulting every hard-working elf that does. You must be punished for this insolence. Here, take this old, gross, half-eaten candy cane and lick it until there's nothing left. Enough backtalk. Lick the candy cane. Lick it, Elf! Very good, Elf. You may be pathetically incompetent as an employee, but watching you lick that candy cane pleases Santa greatly. Great ghost of Blissmas present! Is that really the time? We're even further behind schedule than I feared. Quickly, Elf! I need you to finish building the wooden toys immediately. You like toys, don't you, Elf? I'm glad you feel that way, because there's work to be done. That's it, Elf. Nail that wood. Nail that hard, hard wood, you pathetic, worthless elf. Harder! Yes! Just like that! Oh! Yes! Yes! Looks like I may have underestimated you, elf. Oh, I can tell. You made quite an impression. But enough chit-chat. There's still much we need to do before delivery. Now take the wooden toys over to the gift wrap station. They need to be properly wrapped before they can be distributed. Quickly! Now wrap the presents using this silk ribbon. Tie them up tight. Real tight. I want them tied so tightly that they're losing circulation. Do you get me, elf? That's it, elf. Tie them up real tight. Do you feel that, elf? Do you feel how tight those ribbons are? I imagine anything tied that tight would be completely immobile, trapped, and utterly helpless. Can you imagine that, elf? Elf, if I wanted worthless, asinine opinions, I've already got social media. All right, enough gift wrapping. Now let me check the time and... You did it, Elf. You successfully fabricated and wrapped all the gifts with seconds to spare. Honestly, I didn't think it would be possible. But despite your myriad inadequacies, you actually managed to save Blissmas. I think that deserves a reward. Don't you? Let's not ruin the surprise. Here, come take a seat on Santa's lap to receive your reward. But first, I need to consult with my list to determine whether you've been naughty or nice. According to the list, you've been very naughty this year. I wasn't aware of that, but honestly, I'm not particularly surprised. Unfortunately, that means there's only going to be one thing stuffed inside your stocking. A lump of coal. It's what you deserve. And scene. I don't know about you, but that left me quite pleased. An adequate and serviceable job, my little wretch. Tell me, did you find it as satisfactory as I did? My little wretch is unsatisfied. It concerns me to hear that. But perhaps a roleplay with that specific theme isn't for everyone. Maybe my plaything would find another scenario more suitable. Try me again next time.
You want a story about a table? I am a table. I am boring. The end. That's right. Thinks he can hide his little crush for the big desk. Pesh. I said pesh. Good day.
Hey there. You look like you got a story you're itching to share. I take it you'd talk to the captain then, huh? Straightforward and honest. You remind me of my old rectangular friend. Anyway, you remind me of her. She's a sly one, too. Always trying to get me to focus on myself. Well, that's real nice of you to say. You mind giving me some time to myself? I need to get my head on straight. Always am.
Rainey is for once not dancing, nor listening to disturbing music. Her face lights up when she sees you, and she immediately surges forward, grabbing your arm.
There you are! About time you showed up. Why should I sit around reliving my glory days by my lonesome? If nobody's inviting me to parties anymore, I'll make my own. And you're coming with me? We're going drinking at Bev's. Bev's hooch is top shelf. Keen, let's go.
Beverly is surprised to see the two of you, but she certainly seems happy enough.
Ha-ha! There she is, the good time gal herself, the grand dame of Giggle Water.
Well, look what the cat dragged in.
Hey, Bev.
Hey, yourself. What can I get you?
Remember that secret stash?
Is it time?
Damn straight. You still remember where it is?
Like I'd ever forget. Second floorboard from the back, third floorboard from the corner.
Atta girl. That's my bevy.
I'll be right back.
It's a secret.
Here we are. 3 apocalypses for my 3 favorite customers. I'm my own favorite customer, by the way. Bottoms up. Great question. What do you know about internal combustion engines and their propellants?
Not a damn thing.
Just a normal drink here. Bottoms up.
Salud! Woo-hoo-hoo! Woo! Keep 'em coming, Bev.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Whew, you got it.
Ooh, great! I feel better already.
Beverly sets another down in front of Rainey, who drains the entire thing in one go.
Oh, you holding up okay? That stuff is ancient.
It's real well preserved.
The couple that owned this house in the 70s were real big on making their own wine. Shirin and Fareed Shahidi.
Oh, haven't heard those names in a long time.
Wasn't everybody drinking this stuff that night you,
There is a long silence as Beverly's words settle in. Rainey's face crumples into a sob.
Oh no. Rainey,
Rainey slams her arms down onto the bar, and her face follows shortly after. It does little to muffle her anguished wails.
Well, ever since that night, it's no secret our sweet Rainey hasn't really been herself for a good long time now. She puts on a brave face, but it's hard to know if people are pulling away from you or acting like you're some kind of weirdo. One minute everybody wants you at all of their parties, and the next people are acting like they don't know you. That hurts.
Rainey finally quiets, though she doesn't lift her head.
Everybody thinks I don't know what they say about me, or I don't see how they look at me. Just 'cause I act like everything's copacetic, they think they can say whatever they want.
Rainey lifts her head to look at you, her pretty face streaked with tears.
You're the only one who's been hanging out with me lately. You know I got a few screws loose, but you're still here. You really don't mind it? Well, yeah, People think I don't know what's wrong with me, but I do. I can feel those damn screws rattling every time I dance. It just reminds me of what happened. Because I'm scared. Would you be okay letting someone mess around with your mind? Fundamentally changing who you are. Maybe I'm weird now, but I'm still me. And if I tighten those screws back up, well, who am I then? And is everybody gonna start coming back around pretending they didn't abandon me when I wasn't good? I guess so.
Rainey sighs, examining her own distorted reflection in Beverly's cocktail shaker.
You do deserve better, Rainey. And besides, not everybody's left your side. I've been here, and I'll be here. Maybe you make some new friendships. Maybe you get to know yourself all over again. But you don't have to be alone anymore. You deserve to be okay.
Someone comes sliding onto a stool next to the two of you, shooting you and Rainey a cheeky wink and a few finger guns as he does so.
Hey, look who it is!
Tony!
Dollface! What are you doing here?
Oh, you know, just trying to mend my broken heart.
You need help with that? Because I got this new staple gun. Works like a dream.
Oh, no, it's just a figure of speech.
Damn, I really like that staple gun.
Oh, I actually could use your help, though. You are just in time.
Old Tony's always just in time. What do you need, cutie?
Do you have a screwdriver?
Oh, yeah, I got a couple of those. You want the flat-looking one or the pointy star-shaped one?
The Phillips head, please.
Who's Philip? What's wrong with his head?
The pointy star-shaped one?
Yeah. I was just testing you, but hey, you passed. I knew that. And you don't tell nobody no different. I'll drop those off for you later.
Thanks, Tony.
Anything for you, Dollface. And baby, bear me, would ya?
You got it, boss.
I'll see you two later then. And I'll bring that that head from the Philip guy.
Phillips head. Remember? The pointy star-shaped one.
Yeah, the pointy star shape. I knew that.
God, I can't believe I just did that.
I'm proud of you.
Oh, means a lot to hear that. I think I should probably be alone for a little while. One more for the road, Bev.
You got it.
Thanks. Both of you.
It's you. So, in the spirit of you teaching me to make friends, let me give you some friendly advice of my own. If you keep going the way you are now, you're gonna have a bad time.
Bathsheba lets the words hang in the air between the two of you. The air is so thick with tension, it's choking.
That stuff with Barry was not my speed. So let's make sure today we hang out with someone who rules, actually. Huh? The queen knows her worth, and I'm priceless. Now, who should we practice on?
Bathsheba looks around the room, scanning it in a thoughtful silence. until her gaze settles on the rubber ducky. She doesn't even bother to wait for your input, walking swiftly to the duck with her arms wide.
Oh! Rebby!
Reva! Sup, you dirty bitch?
Oh my god, you are too funny. Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, don't go spreading it around.
We're going around practicing my people skills.
Tough ducking shit without any actual people to practice on.
I know, right? Plus, I'm good at talking and making friends.
Yeah, sure. That's why I'm the only one you talk to.
No, you're the only one I talk to because you're the only one hilarious enough to keep my attention.
Ah, true. But also everyone else hates your guts.
They do not! Oh, God! You absolute bitch!
I question how you're functioning with such a tiny brain. But we can't get all our questions answered, can we?
Go easy, Rebby. They just want to help. Rebby and I are champion shit talkers. I asked them once for gossip, and they just went down the line, destroying everyone in this house.
Including you, by the way.
Rebel points a wing at you.
Oh, I went in on you for a good 45 minutes.
I didn't realize that was you back then. Oh, my God.
So? You could be annoying before I meet you, Duckstain. It's rich, by the way, that you tell Sheba she's no good at social shit. When your best friend and only lay is your right ducking hand. You're so lonely you started chasing tail in your own house. Who the duck are you to teach anyone anything? Get stuffed, you miserable fucking meatbag! Only one that gets to dunk on Sheba is me, you dickbag. She doesn't need advice from a cuck like you anyway.
Oh, Rebby.
What the rubber yellow duck is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Now, tell me who's embarrassed themselves this week.
You can hear Bathsheba and Rebel's laughter echoing through the bathroom as you walk away. A win in only the most technical sense. But tomorrow's another day.